me of familiar faces, worn out places.
With every new Call of Duty, we get new maps for multiplayer. And most of the time, ever since, I don't know, the past 10 years or so, we have been getting the most maps of all time. We could just do a little test. Can you name me 3 maps from Modern Warfare 2? Or can you name me 3 maps from Cold War? Or can you name me 3 maps from Modern Warfare 2019? I can't even name one. I know out of those 3 games, one map comes to mind, something about a Hackney something. Hackney some. I don't even know what it was called.
I don't know, man.
And it seems like the more the Call of Duty series lives on, the worse the maps get over time. And at this point, they're actually getting AI generated-esque like maps. These maps are literally feeling like AI generations of just maps. What's basically the point of hiring all these developers and everything if they could just AI generate everything? And we've already known that they're doing that for skins. Who's to not say that they're doing it for maps? They're definitely doing it for maps. Like, come on now. You're going to tell me that this map does not look like an AI generation to you. And not just an AI generation, but just a lousy, lazy, boring map. It's one of the most boring maps that I've played in like the last 4 years. This map is so bad. And this map is so fast-paced that it's not even fun fast-paced. It's just like, oh, you're dead. Oh, you're dead. Oh, it's just constantly. Then there's no like strategy. There's no like, okay, I can at least have fun and just, get a bunch of kills or nothing. Not even because skill-based matchmaking also. But it's just a boring-ass map. It's literally just a square. And you're just running around. And it's so bad. It doesn't even make any sense. The people who made maps back in the days for Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, all of that stuff, I don't know what happened to them. I don't know if they got fired, if they died, if they spontaneously combusted. I have no idea, but they are not making maps anymore for Call of Duty, and whoever's making these maps, they need to get laid off immediately without pay. Everyone who made a map in Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 2019, and Cold War, and Black Ops 6, they need to be laid off because these maps are just not it. Don't get me wrong, Black Ops 6 does have some fun maps from the ones that I played in the beta. We haven't had a chance to play the rest of them yet. But even do Sandtown or Sand Nuke, whatever that map is called, that's supposed to be Nuketown, but it's like redone as like a sand map. That is so stupid. Like, are you serious? Are you being for real right now?
This is a damn shame.
The craftiness in the 3-lane based maps and the creativity and just the fun factor and all that stuff is non-existent in any of the modern Call of Duty maps. For some reason, not sure why, like I said, but just take a look at this Black Ops 1 gameplay, this map called Array, one of the original Black Ops 1 maps. Most people don't even talk about this map, but this map is fantastic. This map's so fun to play on. This map's great. This map's one of the greatest greats. It's the GOAT. I don't even know if it's been remastered because they love to remaster maps so much, but I'm sure it has been remastered at some point. I don't know. But it's just such a fun map to play on any game mode. Just the snow and all the buildings and everything about it is so charming, and it has so much fun to be had. It has so many good, gameplay little areas and stuff for you to play around and shoot people and blah, blah, blah and all that, this, that, and the third and everything. And it doesn't feel like it's doing too much. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel like it's AI generated. It doesn't feel like it's doing too much. It doesn't feel like it's trying to be a map. It just is a map. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying, but all of the modern maps that we're getting in Call of Duty now, they're just trying to be a map. That's almost what it feels like when you're playing them. It's like they're like, all right, guys, we need to make maps. Okay, let's make this kind of map. Instead of just making maps, they're like thinking about it way too fucking hard. And they're like, we need to use AI. Let's go use some AI. And they're like, all right, fuck. It's like they forgot how to actually make a multiplayer shooter map. And they're just like going overboard and trying to do some weird shit. I don't know. That's just how I feel playing all of the modern maps in Call of Duty. And I will say Black Ops 6, it's not horrible. It's not terrible. It's not as bad as Modern Warfare 2019. It's not as bad as Modern Warfare 2 maps or Vanguard maps. All of those are completely forgetful. But, there's some good maps in Black Ops 6, right? But it's still just, it's not what Black Ops 1 had. It's not what Black Ops 2 had or Black Ops 3. I do feel like that Infinite Warfare, or whatever that game was called, that is when all the maps started really falling off, because Black Ops 3 was really good, Infinite Warfare sucked, and then World War II maps sucked, Black Ops 4 maps sucked, and then ever since then, the maps have been terrible, and it almost just feels like they have the same developers working on the same maps for all three companies, because all of them feel the same, all of them play the same, all of them have the same fucking names. I can't remember a single damn map from any of those games, but I can name you maps from Black Ops 3, I can name you maps from Modern Warfare 2, I can name you all these maps because they were fun to play on, they stood out, and they just had their own vibe to them. And all the maps that come out now just don't have, like, they don't have their own distinct vibe to them, and they don't have any aura. No aura at all. It's just like, it's like Roadhouse. And you're like, okay, well, let's figure this out. Let's see what it's all about, right? Let's play it. And then you're playing it, and you're like, this shit sucks. This is terrible. And it just doesn't feel like anything. It doesn't even feel like you're playing a game. It actually doesn't. It just feels like they took some 3D image satellite off Google of like your job parking lot, and then put that into a Call of Duty map, and then they're like, Roadhouse. It doesn't feel like a fun map. It doesn't feel like anything. I have no idea what the deal is. I mean, Black Ops 1 has my favorite maps by far, and Black Ops 1 has the best DLC run by far. And what you'll usually notice is that the first 16 maps or 12 maps, whatever they launch with, those are some of the best ones. And then the DLC maps just get worse and worse, because like either they're running out of time or they're just rushing for ideas, or those are the scrap maps that they didn't even want to use, but they're using it for DLC because they have to. And it's just, oh my goodness. Honestly, and I would say that Cold War had really bad maps too. I can't remember any of those ones. They were all pretty boring, except for, the reskin maps, the remastered maps. Like, why can't they make a jungle anymore? Why can't they make a raid anymore, or a firing range anymore? They can't make any of that stuff anymore. It's like all the creativity is gone. There's no soul or passion in it. And I truly do believe they're using AI generation to make maps. They're using AI 100%. They have to be, because these maps feel so soulless and so lifeless now. I feel like they used to make great maps by making a good map and then making ideas out of that. Like, this is what a story, location, blah, blah, blah. But now I feel like they're doing it the other way around, where they're like, okay, we got the idea, and then we'll make the map over the idea, which that usually doesn't go out the right way, because once you set on an idea, like, all right, it's going to be this kind of thing, and then they do the map, and it's kind of like you're forced to make the map a certain way and look a certain way, and then it's not really what you wanted it to be, and it's not really fun to play on, but that's what you get. It happens a lot with real life maps, where they try to make real life locations a map, but they take it way too damn serious, and they can't have any creative freedom to make three lanes, or all that good stuff in Call of Duty, and they kind of just make some bullshit. And it's even strange, because not only has multiplayer been affected, but even the zombies modes have been affected by just horrible, not fun maps, no soul, no good design. It feels like AI, and it's really a shame to see. I mean, the campaigns, I don't remember any of the Modern Warfare campaigns, but the Cold War campaign was awesome. The maps in that one were awesome, like, the area you're playing in and stuff. But the multiplayer, it doesn't translate well. And I'm really just hoping that Treyarch, if not anybody else, but Treyarch, can bring us back to that. We're going to have to see what happens every year. We wait and we see. So we're going to have to keep doing that as long as we play Call of Duty, because it has to come back in the right direction eventually. It can't just go downhill forever. There's no way. It's just not going to happen. It's eventually going to come around. We're going to get a good list of good maps. And hey, Black Ops 6 might be a good game. Might have good multiplayer maps. I need to play them all to really decide if it is or not. But we're going to find out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later.